Blessed Squad, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, Blessedapplesauce Applesauce, here to bless y'all with another video here on Blessed to Invest. And today I want to talk about small accounts because a lot of people are having issues with growing a small amount of money. A lot of people aren't coming into the market with $50,000 to play with. They can buy 20 shares of Amazon and stuff like that. So I want to talk about these small account people that are looking to get into the market. They're looking to trade. They want to learn how to trade and they want to learn how to grow their small account. If that's you, make sure you spam the like button down below because there's going to be a lot of information in this video that's really going to help you out. So starting out, I'm going to consider a small account anything under $5,000. If you have more than $5,000, you can be a little bit more flexible, especially on your trading strategy. If you're going to be swing trading or longer term holding plays over $5,000, you're a little bit more flexible. If you want to take a couple day trades, if you want to hold a couple shares of Amazon, you can do that. You can position size a little better, but that's what we're going to consider a small account, under $5,000. So what you want to do if you're trading, this is going to be for beginners. So you're going to want a broker that has a place where you can buy fractional shares, because when you have a small account, you can't buy a full share of Amazon or a full share of Berkshire Hathaway, or you're going to struggle to buy a whole bunch of shares of Apple or like these big large cap names. And I want to have it set up where you can buy the correct position size for your account. So what I recommend for small account users is go download Webull or go download Robinhood. These are the two broker platforms right here, Webull and Robinhood. These two platforms are going to get you right where you're going to be able to put money in. There's going to be zero commissions, zero fees, and they are also going to allow you to buy fractional shares. So if you don't have enough money, let's say you're playing with $100 in Apple, the share price of Apple is $150 right now, you can buy a quarter of the share. You can buy a small piece of Apple share instead of the whole thing, and that's really going to help you out. So if you don't have a broker, go check my link in my bio. It's going to give you a free stock for Webull or Robinhood, but that's what I recommend for y'all starting out where to trade, because it's going to help you out. Free commissions, you don't have to worry about any fees, and you can also buy fractional shares. And it's a really easy platform as well. Robinhood, it's a very simple platform where you can just kind of see the lines. You can organize your charts and the stocks that you want to watch. For beginners out there, I highly recommend this platform. So that's first things first. Hop on Robinhood or hop on Webull and set you up an account. So for this, the goal of trading a small account is to slowly grow it and to get education. That's what I want y'all to do with this account. Don't expect to make 20 grand in the first month or become financially free in the next 2 weeks. Like, don't expect that. Just expect to get some education out of this. And when you build education and confidence, then you can slowly start to add more money to it and say, okay, I definitely can grow this account. And I know in the next 12 months, the next 24 months, I can really have a nice lump sum of money in here where I can actually make some moves and I can be set up for the long term, because trading is not a short-term game. It's a long-term game. You're going to be in this game for a couple years before you really start to master your craft and get an understanding of what's going on and able to build up an account to 6-7 figures. So just keep that in mind. That's going to be the goal, just to slowly educate yourself and slowly grow your account. So this stock right here that we're looking at is AMPF. And if anybody's not familiar with this platform right here, this is TD Ameritrade. I also recommend downloading this platform as well because the charting is out of this world. It's A1. Out of all the charting platforms I've seen, I believe this is the number one. So definitely download this too. But we're looking at AMPF, and this is what we're going to look at uh, strategy wise. The strategy we are going to use is a swing trading strategy. I am going to talk about day trading and longer term investing, but for people that have small accounts, I recommend swing trading. But we're going to dabble on the day trading side in a second. But for you swing traders out there, I want to get y'all down first. So the strategy we are going to use is a overreaction washout type strategy, or oversold strategy. And this is what it's going to look like. It's an overreaction in the market. People just aggressively sell off this play, and you're able to get in for a discount just on the overreaction of this stock. And as you can see, last time it overreacted, people immediately bought it up and it was able to push up, up, up. And that's exactly what we want to see when we're buying these plays on our small account. We want to be looking for positions like this. We want to get in. We want to wait for the confirmation from our EMA. So once price gets over the EMA, we want to get in, and then we want to ride this up. And we want to consistently do that on maybe 2 or 3 plays a week. We're going to be holding these stocks for, let's say, a week, 2 weeks or so to capture the move, capture a good 10%. This is a good 12%, which is excellent. For you to capture 10% on your money per week, you're going to be able to grow your account very fast. So you're probably wondering, how do you find these plays? And I'm going to give you the screener now to find these plays. This is Finviz. Finviz is how you find these plays. And look at exactly what I have here. You're going to be looking for oversold. You're going to be looking for volume over 400K. You're going to be looking for up on the year. And then you're going to customize your price to basically what you feel comfortable with. But I say keep it under 50 because you're trading with a small account. But you can be a little bit more flexible with price since we're trading on Webull and Robinhood. But for me, I kept it under 50. It keeps you out of like the large cap names, but it also gives you some decent stocks to play with. So as you can see, all these charts here are plays that are oversold. As we can see, let's take a look at Halo. That looks like a really cool one. Yep, another oversold stock. And that's what we're going to look for on these for our small accounts. We're going to be looking for oversold plays that are aggressively sold off. Maybe we could take a look at the news of why they sold off. See, they bottom out a little bit more than expected. And we're just looking for oversold plays that we can find a potential bounce on, a potential entry to ride them up, to capture a good 5, 10, 15%. This has about a 15% potential on this, which will be great if you were to take this play. But that's what we want to be looking for strategy-wise for our account. We just want to consistently buy these plays, these overreaction plays, search for them, and then repeat that trend over and over again. So I want to talk about why these plays work out so well, because as you can see, every single time they get overreaction, boom, overreaction, then it comes up over top of the EMA, and it's able to squeeze back up. Overreaction comes over top of the EMA, boom, overreaction, and that's just how the market flows. And imagine, I use this example over and over again, but imagine you're buying a Toyota, and you know the price of a Toyota is the high range is 30,000, the low range is 20,000, and you're looking to purchase a Toyota. If you see it on sale for $15,000, you're going to immediately snap that up because you know that's a deal. If you see it for 30,000, you're like, I don't really want to touch that. I'm good. And that's why these plays work so well, because we're buying stocks at a deal. We're buying stocks at a discount. People overreacted. They way oversold these plays. And people notice that, wow, these things are on sale. Let's buy some. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be buying the overreaction, the stocks that people just threw out and not realizing, okay, these are actually good deals at these prices. And we're going to ride them out for a couple of days, a couple of weeks to capture our 10-15% on the move. So it's going to be very simple. Follow this screen right here. Go to finviz.com, look this up. Take a look at the plays that it comes up with based on the screener, and then you're going to capture the move off of these plays. I also recommend looking at the news on these plays to make sure everything checks out. Like, this isn't like a garbage company, but most of the time when you're trading in a mid-range, as long as you're staying away from penny stocks and you look at the overall performance long term, these are pretty decent plays. Just something to keep in mind, though, to avoid the garbage. So all you're doing is getting in, waiting for the confirmation above the EMA, and then you ride it all the way up. Repeat that process over and over, and then in the next couple weeks, you're going to be able to grow your account exponentially. The reason why you want to do this consistently is because you want to build up your psychology and your confidence. So when you're trading, you're going to come up with losses. Like, these plays are not always going to work. Sometimes you're going to come into scenarios where it kind of sits stagnant like this and it doesn't really go anywhere. Sometimes you're going to come up with plays where this thing drops and it keeps dropping. And you want to build up a system and a resilience for plays like that, where you can say, okay, over the next 3 months, I realize how the system works. I'm comfortable with this system, and I know, okay, long term, this is going to work out for my portfolio because I've been playing this game for a while and I've seen how the market moves. So that's what you want to do with this on a swing trade side. So I did say I wanted to talk about the day trading for a second. For day trading, if you're trading on a small account, I really don't recommend it. One, because you can't get over the PDT rule, and you can't trade every day. And a lot of times, day trading, when you're day trading, you want something where you can trade every day so you can capture the moves. But I will give y'all a quick tip if y'all do want to day trade under $5,000. What I recommend is getting a cash account. And you're probably wondering, what is a cash account? A cash account is when you trade on your own money. Usually when you go into the market, you're going to be trading with money that is on margin. The reason why it's on margin is because when you buy and sell the stock did not actually return the money to you immediately. It usually takes a day to process the money. So when you trade on credit, the money, when you buy and sell it, it will immediately come back to your account, even though the money is actually still with the company. They just put it on credit for you because they know in the next 24 hours it'll actually be back on your account. But if you trade on a cash account, you're going to be trading with your own money, but you have to wait for it to come back. So you're going to have to wait 24 hours for the money to come back to you. But the positive thing about that is, when you trade on a cash account, you can trade as much as you want. You don't have to worry about the PDT rule, where you are worried about only day trading 3 times in a week. So that's what I recommend. If y'all want to learn how to day trade, you can use a similar strategy for day trading. I personally don't use the oversold strategy when I'm day trading. I use more of a support and resistance type of strategy because I feel as though it works better on smaller time frames. And I also believe that buyers and sellers, they're more emotional over the short term, and it's easier to see where they are short term. So my strategy is going to be a little bit different for the day trading, and I will have a video out for people that want to learn how to day trade on a small account. I'll leave a link to that up above. But for people that are trying to build a small account, I recommend y'all swing trade, find FinViz, take stocks off of this scanner here, and then wait for the confirmation for them to come back over the EMA and consistently buy them over and over again, and repeat that process every week. Position size into your trades and you should be a-okay. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section down below. I love to chop it all up with y'all and answer any questions that y'all may have. And if y'all need any further explanations If anybody puts like a really good question down below, I'll definitely do a follow-up video to that as well. But that's gonna wrap it up. It's been your boy, Blessed Applesauce. Stay blessed, and I'll see y'all next time on Blessed to Invest.
Just to see tomorrow is a blessing. Stay prayed up is the message. Everything about a nigga blessed.